Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Warriors 70, check.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now Milroe on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Three-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nfgl Williams gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Milroe. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
The right side to Olave. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground.
And he's in! Touchdown, 49ers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. York is good on the extra point. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Milroe to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Go! Cougar 19.
Throwing is Milroe. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got a man. That's Horton. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw again is Milroe. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made and about the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection, and it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal.
To the goal line and in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score again. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This fielded at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikes.
On play action, Newman. The pressure gets there. Heel goes down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold.
Bronco 80. Ready? Go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On third down, Milroe. And that is incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 6, 19 Tigers.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. This one complete, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw, it's Richardson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
70.
Richardson going to look to throw, and this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Returnable from his own score. And he's not going to get away here. Great coverage. They pin him down inside the 5-yard line.
On the double. Trap 60, trap 60. Stephanie.
On first down, it's Milroe. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Going right sideline and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Okay, break. Red. Cougar, grab their lady. Go.
The third quarter begins with a run. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, 49ers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. York, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready. 6.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Get it. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
50-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Pack the 60. Pack. Ready.
Now a run on first down. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Here's a run going left, finding room to the 20, and he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Makes the score Niners 42, Seahawks 14. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Start. Ready?
Milrow. That one on target to Watson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now, the extra point. It's up and it's good. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for
The
Seattle.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Kittle is the man in motion. He'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man downfield is Kittle. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That gains an even 60 yards.
1st and goal.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Ready. Viking 18.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
Ready.
Now it is 1st and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. A short game. Down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Cup 19. Set it. 70 left.
Milrow from his own end zone. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
a bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 7.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
7-2. Panther 60.
Now Milrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Cougar
line.
19. Viking 18. Ready.
To the air, it's Milrow. For the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard
So we are
line.
through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco, Panther 60, Panther 18, Pioneer.
Now it's Milrow. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
For a Seahawks.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That one complete to Watson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Get it. Steady.
Milrow gonna throw it again. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's gonna continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
On 3rd and goal, Milrow. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Looking to throw, Richardson. Pass is caught by Olave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on.
On play action, Milroe. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Third and long.
Tiger.
Third and 12.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's got a man. That's Horton. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Milroe. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Quick throw here is complete. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. This one taken in by Hyatt. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Fix the eagle. My thing, Knight.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Here we go.
He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Warriors, 70.
To throw again is Milrow. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Ready, right?
Here's Walker. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground. They plan on extending this drive.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And make that a 5th straight